Well, I think my rooftop box just broke. Thankfully, I am camping with the Tinker King, and hopefully he can bail me out. Crap. Y'all, Maddie's bailing me out again. This stuff always seems to happen when I'm with Maddie, which is something to be grateful for. Look at that sweet new ladder he has from Vever. Yep. If you guys didn't see his review, you should check it out. I was like, oh, well, at least this is a good time for the ladder. So he's going to...
Wow, that's really bad.
Oh, yeah, great.
So
I know.
What I need you to do, if you can, go on the other side and get this...
Lift it up?
This part
okay.
up.
How about like a tarp pole? Or I have the 2x4s. Or the 2x6s. There you go.
Okay.
Will that work?
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, now I can't get to what I need to get to.
No, this is bad. So I have a tarp pole holding it open over here. The hinge broke off and took the plastic with it. These parts are super cheap. Like, super cheap. So Maddie is going to get his tools and see how he can bail me out. Oof. Ugh.
So we're going to re-drill through where it broke and then use some stainless steel zip ties to attach it back together. And we're just going to do a patch job on it.
Okay. So tell us what you did.
So I re-drilled the part that broke. Let me show them what broke. This should be much stronger plastic in this area, but it's just, look how thin and cheap that plastic is. So that broke off, so I re-drilled, and then I ran 2 stainless steel zip ties through each side of the hinge, so it'll hold it down when she's on the highway doing 80. This won't fly up anymore, and she can still open and close it, but she's eventually going to have to get a new box.
All right, so temporary fix to get me home, and I guess it's time to replace my box. It melted and it broke, so yeah, it's time. This thing is 3 years old, so, and it's a 5-year-old box. It's been through hell and back. Thank you, SportRack. I would get another SportRack though. It's been great. Oh yeah, that might be
like one there and one there.
More secure, yeah.
I could just put it, you know, right here beside the hinge.
In lieu of the zip ties or additionally?
Additional.
Okay, yeah.
But I can't drill this way because I'm not left-handed. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
But see, that would make it more stable.
Yeah. I mean, I would feel much better.
I'm going to try drilling left-handed to see how it works.
Okay. You're the Tinker King. You can do anything.
Then drill through that. Right?
Yeah.
Is it straight?
Well, I mean, it could go a little bit to your, like, yeah, oh, yep, yep.
Right there?
Mm-hmm. Look at that. You are the Tinker King. Look at that.
We don't need to spend no $500.
I know. Here I was researching new boxes.
That's all you gotta do. Just put a piece of plumber strap there.
Well, thankfully, I'm with you. Otherwise, I would have been totally screwed.
There you go. And I'm gonna leave those stainless steel zip ties.
Yeah. So
just for extra support.
Yeah. So now it's reinforced. Okay. I feel much better about that now. Yay.
And it closes good now.
Maybe I can get another year out of it.
Yay.
Yay. Tell y'all what. Between Maddie at camp, Auntie Becky likes to call him my camping cohort, which I like. It's fun. Between Maddie at camp and Jordan back in the valley, I am very lucky to have some incredible men in my life to back me up and bail me out. I might be an independent woman in so many regards, but I am not too independent to ask for help and need it and accept it. Because what Maddie just did, I never would have been able to do. And I would have been in a panic. Instead, within 10 minutes, I was taken care of. Now, I bought this box 3 years ago. It was $80 from Facebook Marketplace. I think I've gotten a pretty good return on my investment. But if you saw my video earlier in the summer, this thing has melted and now it's broken. So it's time to look for a new box. I've been considering doing a swing out cargo rack like Maddie has. But right now, rooftop box would just be easier. They're not cheap, but I'm ready to, knowing how much I use it and how imperative it is to my van life, it's time to look for another one. And like I said earlier, I would definitely do a SportRack rooftop box again, because this is a 5-year-old box. It's a 2018. I've only had it for 3 years, but it lasted me, so it is time to do some research. And I already have my van came with the roof rack, so I'm all set. I just need a pretty basic box. I like how this one opens. You can get into it from all 3 sides, so I think I'll probably just look for another SportRack unless there happens to be something better out there for me. It's been a couple days since my rooftop box broke, and I have kind of gathered my thoughts, did some research, and talked to my trusted sources, if you will. And I drove into town yesterday to kind of test my anxiety about the rooftop box now that it's repaired, and just to test the box in general. And it did really well. There's no difference. I think that it's absolutely fine. Now, in my research of the boxes, I did realize that the box that I have right now, it runs $450 on Amazon, and that's a lot of money. Granted, I could throw it on my Amazon Prime card, get 5% cash back, but it's still, get the points or whatever. But I don't want to do that, if I don't have to, especially because I just paid off all my debt, and but I also don't want to pay like just $450 out of pocket for it because I'm cheap, but it is a necessity. So ultimately, I have more room in my rooftop box than, say, Maddie has on his cargo rack. I mean, that thing gives me 18 cubic feet. It's huge, but I only fill it up about halfway or so. I was looking at other boxes, and I could get something that's more around like 11 cubic feet for under $300 on Amazon. Those are a little bit smaller, of course, and they only open from one side. What I like about my SportRack is I can get to everything on either side of my van. So doing something like that and getting something a little cheaper is a possibility. But I'm cheap, and I just don't want to do that yet unless I feel like I absolutely have to. So the repairs that Maddie did, I think that they're fine, and I'm kind of just going to let it go, but keep an eye on it to make sure that it's not like deemed unsafe or anything like that. The rooftop box is very easy to take off. They are very easy to install on my roof rack. But I'm just gonna go with what I have until it breaks a little bit more or melts a little bit more, and take it from there. And that way I can put off spending the money. I do recommend checking out my video where I talk about my rooftop box melting. When I purchased this box for $80 3 years ago, I bought it used, but it was only used once, and the woman had tried to drive into her garage with the rooftop box on, and it made a gash. But I fixed it with Flex Seal, and I have gone over it twice, and it's lasted through hurricane winds, hail, snow, rain, you name it, it has lasted. Now, it did start to melt this summer on the inside, but I was was able to fix that with Flex Seal as well. Now, Maddie did reinforce the outside with a plumber strip by drilling and securing it with nails. The inside is secured with stainless steel zip ties. So, you know what, y'all? I'm just gonna hope that it lasts a little bit longer, but I have gotten a good return on my investment. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.